coming on the subway, it's the A or the C. Or coming down Broadway, the 1, 2, or 3. Jump off at the 72nd Street stop. From there, Central Park is just a real short hop through strawberry fields. Head on up to the lake where 1,000 New Yorkers are taking a break. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Roger Bartlett! Mr. Ron Sunshine. Come on along, I see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Lay down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Hey, Jeff Van Nostrand! Play anything from folk to rock and roll. I've been stomping my foot so long I'm digging a hole. But I'll tell you what I've decided to do. If you keep showing up, then I will too. Come on along, I'll see you on Sunday. Come by yourself, or bring your little honey. Sit down in the shade or hang out where it's sunny. You got it made, cause you don't need any money when the people on the hill are singing in Central Park. Dodger, take it again. All right. I used to go against the wind, but that's no way to fly. Flapping my wings, I get no place, no matter how hard I try. But when I just give in and go to where the blowing breeze has planned, you know I find a better place wherever I might land. Some people fly in circles, crying life is so unfair. Convinced that if they're over here, all the good stuff must be over there. Not me, I know there's a vein of gold right where I stand, and I find that if I look wherever I might land. I was always told, and now I finally found, that when I leap and it appears before I hit the ground, I don't spend one day looking back with regret, cause each bridge I burned led to a place that I just as soon forget. Yeah, it was on people look back at their glory days, so much it makes them cry. And some look ahead with fear and dread to things they'll probably never try. Not me, bring it on, cause I can handle at hand. Whenever I get to wherever I might land. Look at where I landed, in this room with you tonight. No matter what's going on out there, I know it's gonna be alright. 'Cause though it took some time to know, I finally understand that I'm gonna find love wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. Wherever I might land. It's dark and it's lonely, and you feel like you're the only one who's felt this desperation, like your own brand of the blues. It's hell when you're in there, I can tell you 'cause I've been there, and I've known the same frustration. But I've got some real good news. You feel like you fell in a well of hopelessness and fear. So why the hell would I jump in and join you way down here? 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. You can sit here in the darkness till you think that you're okay. But then it's time to move, 'cause I'm not making plans to stay. There's a way. Think no one understands you. You're so convinced life hands you one bad break after another and keeps you on the floor. But now you've got the choice to keep on listening to those voices, or maybe listen to a brother who's been down here before. We can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way out of here, though you don't believe that's true. But years ago, a friend showed me just like I'm showing you. It's hard to see what's possible when you feel this way. But things look so much clearer standing in the light of day. There's a way. Here, but it's gonna be up to you to show someone else that exit door just like I'm showing you. You can sit and curse the darkness, but the darkness stays the same. Or get off your ass and we'll go out the same way that I came. 'Cause there's a way.
It's just not the same. I'm getting so used to on the Saturday hangs, hearing everybody catching up with each other and chatting, like almost in real life. So now I'm just looking at the at the chat room, and it's just not the same. I like hearing your voices. But we'll do that this Saturday. Today, well, first, as always, I hope you never get hearing me say thank you, because thank you. Thanks for showing up. I so look forward to hanging out with you guys, and I know I'm here in New York, and some of you are across an ocean, and most of you are across state lines, but we get to be together doing this, and it's just, I look forward to it all the time. Today's going to be a little bit cover heavy, I think, because I've been looking at I always say that I run late. I always run long. And I don't get to a lot of the requests that I saw in Facebook. And so I'm going to try to catch up a little bit. Tony asked for Sweet Baby James, and it occurred to me I haven't played that in a long time. For me, it's a long time, because most of you know that was the very first song I played in Central Park in 1992. The very first song as that guitar man from Central Park was Sweet Baby James, and I played it because it just made me feel safe. I didn't know I was embarking on a 30-year journey. At that time, we never notice the most significant moments in our lives when they're happening sometimes. But I played that song that day, and the rest is history. And most of you know this, because I've said it incessantly, but Sweet Baby James is the very first song I have played every single day for 28 years. And so Tony asked for it, and I realized I haven't played it in a while. We have different traditions here, but that's as close as I get to, no, it's not. I have quite a few. Rituals. I can tell you guys, most of you have probably heard this too. When I'm in Central Park, I fool around with this. I don't know what this is. It's like a G. No, it's like a D. Yeah, it's like some kind of a D with a G bass. I don't know. And I walk back and forth in front of the mulberry tree, but I'm facing the lake. And it's after I do my little, what Debbie Baum calls a nigun. It's a Jewish thing for just getting my spirit and head right. And so I pace back and forth. And very often you'll hear me going, I'm not sure what that's about, but I've been doing it for 29 years. And then I turn around and look at all the beautiful faces sitting there on the hill. And this chord turns into a G of some kind. And I go, well, there is a young cowboy who lives on the range. His horse and his cattle, they're his only companions. He works in the saddle and he sleeps in the canyons, just waiting for summer, his pastures to change. he sits by his fire, just thinking about women in glasses of beer, and closing his eyes as the doggies retire. He sings out a song which is soft but it's clear, just as if maybe someone could hear. And he sings, "Good night, you moonlight ladies, and rockabye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose, and won't you let me go down in my dreams? Yes, and rockabye, sweet baby James." Now the 1st of December was covered with snow. Yes, and so was the turnpike from Stockbridge to Boston. Though the Berkshires seemed dreamlike on account of that frosting, with 10 miles behind me, 10,000 more to go. I should know. There's a song that they sing when they take to the highway, a song that they sing when they take to the sea, a song that they'll sing of their home in the sky. Maybe you can believe that if it helps you to sleep. It's just that singing seems to work fine for me most of the time. So good night, all you moonlight ladies, and rockabye, sweet baby James. Deep greens and blues are the colors I choose, and won't you let me go down in my dreams? Oh, it's time to rockabye, old sweet baby James. And then we start the day. So Tony, thanks for asking for that song. Let's see who's here. Zoe, singing seems to work fine for me. Yeah, and listen, if there are any new people hanging out, especially if you're on Facebook, the Restream chat feature is glitchy and kind of a pain in the ass. So I really can't see your comments and your requests if you're on Facebook. This is streaming live to Facebook right now, but if you're there, there's more fun people over here at YouTube, and I can actually see the chat. If you see me, keep looking down here. Hey, David Schwartz, what's going on, man? If you see me looking down here, it's because that's where the chat is, and I can see Elodie is here from France. Zoe is here from Carolina. This is just so cool. Deborah is here, right from Connecticut. Is that right? So let me do this. I have a little surprise for you guys today. Besides the new video, which I think I'm going to show twice, because a lot of people show up, a little late, like an hour and a half late, for these things because they know that I don't have an off switch. But today, I do have an off switch. I've got another hang that I got to do. So I'll probably keep this close to 90 minutes. I know I'll probably go over, so I'll probably do the video twice, show the video twice today. But I think you guys I think your face is gonna hurt from smiling when you see this video that we put together. So that's cool. Hey, Arthur, what's going on, man? Spencer is here. Hey, Spencer from North Carolina. And yeah, I left my buddy James a message, so I will talk to you about. There's a thing that Spencer is doing for kids with autism, and I want to help. So, Spencer, we'll talk. But it's very, very cool. So Cheetah and Angelique are here from the Netherlands. Willie's in Maine. Oh, and Chris. Chris, in Leicester, England, in the UK, your kids in the video are just gonna crack. They're gonna crack everybody up because they're in on the line. I can't remember the line exactly, but it's the party line. So, let's do this. When we hang out on Saturdays, I can see and hear you guys. Right? We have this technology. Brandon, the evil genius behind the curtain, figured it out a way that I can use OBS technology and stream to Zoom, where you guys are. And so on Saturday, I can see and hear everybody. And that's where we created the video. It's gonna be fun. Oh, and the reason, by the way, I'm in full battle array is because Allie and Allie and Andrea out in California will be sitting in the stands, not in real life, but what we do is we watch Yankees games together and text. We have our own traditions for that too. And opening day. Nope, that's not opening day. Opening day is tomorrow. And you guys know how I feel about religion. I'm the guy that wrote the religion song, but opening day of the baseball season is a holiday. It's a religious holiday for me. So that's why I'm in, this is opening day eve. Let's do this. Let's do a song that we can all chat together. We can't sing at your computer, but we all chat it together, tradition. And then in the middle of the song, we're gonna make room for Willie. And then at the end of the song, Karen, you're gonna be singing your harmonies, but we'll wait for Saturday to actually hear them. You guys, seriously, chat this song with me. It's a song I'm really glad I wrote. You said you woke up feeling frightened, senses heightened, overwhelmed, lost and alone, a little overwrought until you finally thought that you'd drop it all and pick up the phone. And I didn't do nothing but really listen to everything you had to say, till I knew that you'd be okay. Next week it was my turn. I was in a slow burn about something or nothing at all. I don't even remember, but I remember I was hurting, so I gave you a call. And you didn't do nothing but really listen to everything you had to say, till you knew that I'd be okay. We take turns being angels for one another, 'cause there's never been a day when we all wanna stay under the cover. I think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Chat it, thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Brandon, I like it too. Although, well, and in the back of a taxi, I heard talk radio, one of those shows people call when they want to know what life's about. A big fat mouth was at a mic going on and on about who's out to get you if you don't watch out. It's funny, but the phony probably makes a lot of money to create a little panic every day. But I think I found a better way. Take turns being angels for one another. Yeah, cheetah. 'Cause there's never been a day when we all want to stay under the covers. I think we're all just lucky that it works that way. Thank heaven we're not all crazy on the same day. Make room for Willie. we're not all crazy on the same day. On the same day. We're not crazy, crazy on the same day. Karen! La-dum, da-dum, da-dum, dum. Look at Karen's harmony. That's so cool. Yeah, I had to get Willie just to pop up. I'm going to try to see if I can figure out a way to get that done automatically. You know, Zoe, you know where la da 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 dum dum came? You know how that ending got done when I was writing that song? Back in the 60s and 70s, the fade out, actually in the 60s, the fade out became the standard way to end a song. And that disappeared in the 70s, pretty much. It still exists, but every song ended with a fade out in the 60s once it got popular. And when I was writing Crazy on the Same Day, honestly, I couldn't figure out how to get out of it. And I didn't want to repeat, and I didn't want to just end it. And the day before, was it the day before? Yeah, maybe the week before, we went into the studio to record it. I'm playing around with different endings, and I swear it was just like, la-dum, da-dum, da-dum, dum. I was literally thinking, and the dumb just came out and felt right. So that's the way it is. And since then, Roger Bartlett, who was Jimmy Buffett's original guitar player in the Coral Reefer Band when Jimmy first started, Roger has played on most of my albums, and he played mandolin on that original recording. And so when we were on stage, I used to just fuck with Roger all the time, just in different ways, because he would try to match the mandolin notes to what I was doing vocally, and I'd go like, la-dum, dum, da-dum, dum. And it's just me. All right, let's do, I told you, if you just got here, today, I love playing my own stuff, but today is going to be a little cover heavy because I wanted to do a bunch of requests that I've been neglecting from other gigs, other hangs. And this is one, again, I don't know if I can, everybody sings higher than me, but Denise asked for this 2 It's Just Us as a go. And I meant to play it both times, and I ran out of time, so I'm right at the top of the gig. We're going to do this song. Chat the words if you feel like it, all right? And my favorite part, you won't hear it on a radio version, but in the studio, there were 2 false starts, and it's one of my favorite parts of the song. It's like Turn It Up in Sweet Home Alabama. Everybody loves Turn It Up. This is one of those that I love, so I do it every time. Fuck. Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a less question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good faith and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you have the time of your life. Well, I kind of screwed up a couple of the lyrics, but I haven't played that song in a long time. Angelique, you're wearing a Yankees shirt too. All right. Oh, let's do this. Let's do this right now. Let's see. Oh, Denise, you were playing along. Very cool. You were probably playing it right. And oh, fuck, here comes Mr. Softy. I am officially the cranky old fuck. I am the, hey, you kids, get off my lawn guy, and I do not have a lawn. But I'm sorry, Mr. fucking Softy in Washington Heights, New York, is too fucking loud. But it sounds like he's going a different way, so. Let's do I could use it right now. Let's do the global breath right now. Can I ask if there are any newcomers here? Is there anyone sing out the window to Mr. Softy? I'll tell you what might go out the window to Mr. Softy. It's not singing. Hi, all. Who's low? And if there's anybody over at Facebook, look at the comments, and the very first comment is pinned. That's where the link is. Or Brandon always also posts it there. Join us over here at YouTube so I can see what you guys are. Oh, it's Lorraine. Okay, cool. And Joe is here from. Joe is here from D.C., right? You're down in Washington, D.C., so it's probably raining already there. It's on its way here. It's not here yet. But let's do the global breath. Can we do that? For most of you, you know how this goes, all right? That there's a delay. I'm about 20 or 30 seconds in the future when we do this on Wednesdays. So, but I still like to breathe with you. I love to know that I'm actually taking a breath with you in the Netherlands, in California, in Maine, in Florida. I love knowing that we're all doing this together. It's just cool. So, so what I do is I'll start the breath, and then you guys who know what to do it, okay? And I'll watch in the chat room, and then when I see the cue, I'm going to take the breath with all of you on both sides of the ocean and on the other side of the country. And everywhere in between. Val in Chicago, all right? Okay? So let's do it. Everybody just loosen up, and we'll take a global breath together on 3, okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. And now I'll watch. Thanks, guys. Oh, listen, just as a point, you know that part of my life and part of my work is to pay attention. And I do. And I write songs about it, and I comment about it, and I speak my mind, and I speak my heart. But just, you guys know, I am not watching 1 minute of the George Floyd trial, of the Derek Chauvin trial. And the reason for that is I saw what happened. I know what happened. And I don't need it for entertainment. I'm not going to be enlightened by anything that goes on in that courtroom. I'm just not going to be, and I won't become a better human being by watching anything that goes on in that courtroom. I'm just hoping for justice. I'm prepared for whatever verdict comes, but I'm not watching. We'll do a song, a pay attention song in a little bit. But just know that I'm not watching. Let's do this. I'm going to do a song that I've just been hooked on lately. It's a James Taylor tune, and during this song, would you guys, especially any newcomers, well, first of all, newcomers, hit that link and join us over at YouTube. I'll give you a second. Do that. And say hi if you feel like it. But during this song, even the regulars, even all you guys, just give us a name, and most importantly, give us where you are. The name of your town. If you're in New York, the name of your neighborhood. If you're in the United States, town, state. If you're across the ocean, city, country. All right? Let's do it. Rodrigo's here from Spain right away. Come on. Yeah. And Mr. Robbie is here from Switzerland. Haven't seen you in a while, Robbie. Come on, baby, while the moon is high, kick up your heels and dance. Don't be nervous and don't be shy, just give yourself a chance. You can dance. Kick off your shoes, lose your blues. Pick 'em up, Lord, put 'em back down, and around, and around, and around, and around. Come on, baby, it must be fun to be dancing in the pale moonlight. Otherwise, would everyone be out on such a cold and windy night? We can dance. Throw yourself away. We'll get to the month of May. We can dance. Listen while I'm banging on this old guitar. Sounds kinda good, don't it? Nobody here today came to look at you. But I bet you $5 that somebody here online will start dancing with you. Hey now, everybody here today came to smile and have a good time. So come on, baby, while the moon is high, kick up your heels and dance. Don't be nervous and don't be shy, just give yourself a chance. We can dance. Kick off your shoes, lose your blues. Pick 'em up, Lord, put 'em back down, and around, and around, and around, and around. If we could just lighten up, yeah. If we could throw our fears away. could just lighten up, if we could just throw our fears away. Let's hold each other up. Are you guys ready for the new video? Here we go. All right. I'm looking at the locations. Kennett Square, Pennsylvania, Upper West Side of Manhattan. Stephen in Smithtown, New York, way out by the Fish's Tail. Elodie is in France. Brandon is in the video. Brandon is in this video. Oh, and listen. Oh, and Mike Hellers. How you doing, Mike? Yeah, absolutely. It hasn't been here in a while. Man, it's good to see you. You guys, can you guys do me a favor? Brandon and I are starting to talk about branching out and doing this on a new platform. I'm not going to tell you guys about it yet. But on that platform, I'm thinking that one of the hooks might be, and Brandon, we'll talk about this, is to pitch it as something that is really exclusive, that it's just nice people. And that's you guys. So would you do me a favor? For Saturday, even if you're not a Patreon patron, invite a friend. All right, would you do that? And we'll talk about it later. But this is the newest video that we all made together. Brandon is in it. Elle in Switzerland. By the way, I like Evelyn. I don't know why you don't like that. Well, I guess we all get to be called whatever we want, especially when we're grown-ups. Rodrigo. Oh, and it's not too late. If you want to be in this video, you still can send me a video of you dancing. It's not going to be a whole lot of you because there ain't a whole lot of room left. I should show you guys. For most of you, this means nothing, but these projects they're monsters. They're bears. This is what the video looks like. These are the elements that go into this video, and sometimes each one of those can be up 15 minutes to an hour or two sometimes for different effects, but I can still create a final video if you want to be in it. Carol, I'm looking at you. So anyway, and Rodrigo in Spain. So, and Allison out in California. But anyway, here it is. This is what we came up with. And I'm going to post it, I think, on Facebook maybe later today. But we'll see. Good. All right, listen. So, guys, the song kind of moves like this. Just get that thing going. In your chair, standing up, moving around your apartment, moving around your house. Just fun. It's just us. It's just us. Well, my friends, the time has come to raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, carambo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, carambo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long, People dancing all in the street. Feel the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, liming, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, caramel, fiesta, forever. Come on and chat this song all night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. Once you get started, you can't sit down. Come join the fun, it's a merry-go-round. Everyone's dancing their troubles away. Come join the party, see how we play. Tambolita say to Moya, yeah, jumbo jumbo, we can party or we're going. Yeah, jambalaya, jambalita say to Moya, yeah, jumbo jumbo. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a party. All night long. Dance all night long. And sing the background all night long. All night long. I said, everyone you meet, we're jamming in the street all night long. Everyone you meet, we're jamming in the street all night long. Feel good. All right, so maybe we'll take another run at that. But that's the idea. Kind of cool, right? So, and actually, yeah, so Jelly Bean got in it twice in the same frame. But really cool, right? The frying pan, right? By the way, is Hector over in, Hector, are you over in Facebook? He's like the mayor of Facebook, but I can never see him. You're sending another clip, Brandon? Oh, very cool. All right, so listen, there's you can tell there's still some room in there. So Rodrigo, yes. Carol, yes. Send me a little clip of you dancing to that. You know what I can do is I'll play that video again for any latecomers before we get out of here today. All right? And while that thing is playing, just shoot a selfie of you dancing to it. All right? And get it to me. You can send it to thatguitarman@yahoo.com. All right? Got it? See that there? Thatguitarman@yahoo.com. And Loredana, if you want to be part of the Saturday hangs, and you want to get like the notice that it's happening and the link and everything automatically from now until like forever, just go to thatguitarman.com, and there's a thing that says where to become a patron, and you can do it for $5 a month. And that way, there's no doubt. You just get the email, you click on the link, and boom, you're in every Saturday. Is that cool? Oh, and listen, while this is up, I should tell you, I should tell you guys that as an artist, I am awful about relating to money. You know, and I think I have my own theories about that. Most artists are uncomfortable with the money thing, and I think it's because somewhere inherently we feel that what we can do is a gift of nature, and so it feels weird to accept money for a gift that you have. But it's commerce. It's anyway. It's a long way of saying, if you want to support what I do here and what we're doing, go to, if you have Venmo, use that. It's at That Guitar Man is my Venmo thing. Or go to thatguitarman.com, and there's a PayPal. Just says, if you want to support, it's just us. And like Willie always does, you just throw the price of a movie ticket at each show, and it keeps the lights on, and it keeps dinner on the table while I'm not that guitar man from Central Park. And by the way, when you see that guitar man from Central Park and these links and stuff, that's Brandon in Detroit. So say, how is David doing that? Brandon is, sometimes it says Brandon, and sometimes it says that guitar man from Central Park. I don't understand it, but it's Brandon. He's just a great member of the team. I'm so glad I ran into Brandon. We have work to do, brother. But also, actually, everybody, Allison, Loredana, everybody, if you can, for Saturday, I will email me if you want the link, and on Patreon, but you can copy the link and send it to a friend and invite them as a guest, okay, for Saturday? And we'll see if we can just get a monster crowd this Saturday. Because it's also Holy Saturday. It was, let me see, there was Holy Thursday, Good Friday, I think Holy Saturday, and then Easter Sunday. I think Holy Saturday. I think on Batman, it was always Holy Saturday. But tomorrow is opening day, and that's my holiday, is opening day. And then, let's see. And then also, it's Holy Thursday. That was the day that Yeshua ben Yosef, Jesus, invited his friends to a Seder, but he needed a table for 25, oddly enough, because they all wanted to sit on the same side. It was kind of a problem for the waiters, but that's what they got. So anyway, Hector is here. Let's go Mets. I'm one of those Yankees fans that I root for both teams. I'm not a Mets fan, but I root for both teams because there's nothing better than a Subway Series. And the only time I don't root for the Mets is when they're playing the Yankees. And I really root for the Mets when they're playing Atlanta because I dislike almost everything about Atlanta, especially the airport. But okay, so anyway, that's all night long. I'm going to show it again. Let me do a song that I wrote. Is Rhea here? Arthur on Long Island. You've been playing a song a day for like hundreds and hundreds of days, right? And you play a very cool mandolin, an octave mandolin. But you know what I meant to ask? Do you write it all? I don't know how I didn't ask that question. Anyway, this is a song that I wrote. Some people say the way I live is backwards. They don't know how a full-grown man can live this way. But if people say the way I live is backwards, then I'm aware that I don't care what people say. Some scratch their heads at my determination to live each day the way I truly feel, paying close attention to my own imagination. Good night, Elodie, while imagining the best becoming real. So here I am. This is me, trying to live without regret, so you can bet that what you get is what you see. 'Cause what we hold as true isn't always what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. Some people say I live my life like some damn hippie, and that day and age is gone and out of sight. But if a world of peace and love is what those kids were dreaming of, in many ways, those damn hippies had it right. It's not up to me to say that there's a right or wrong way. We're all free to live whatever life we choose. But you'd be mistaken to believe that I am weak or I'm naive. Life is too damn short and there's no time to lose. So here I am, just standing in the light. Einstein said imagination is the strongest thing on earth. Was right, 'cause what we hold as true is almost never what it seems. I hope you love your life. Mine gets made in my dreams. I truly hope you love your life. Mine was made in my dreams. You know, when I was in high school, I was not a hippie. I used to say that I was an artist trapped in a suburban jock world, but that's not true either. I loved playing basketball. I loved living 40 minutes from New York City and 15 minutes from the Atlantic Ocean. I loved almost every day, well, 5 times a week in the summer in high school, sticking out my thumb on Wanto Parkway and hitching to the beach. I loved being a train ride away from Florence during the fucking Renaissance. Most people on Long Island aren't aware of that, in my experience. Even when I was in high school, people would take a train underground into the city. They'd come up and see a Knicks game, and then they'd go back down and take a train back out. They would go into the city. They'd come up and see a Broadway show. They'd go back down and come back out again. When I was a kid, my dad was a New York City firefighter, and he would take me into the house, or he would take me, to different parades or different things. And my parents were very cool about exposing their kids to the city, just to restaurants or to shows and to Broadway shows and Central Park. I remember them taking us to Central Park, and I'm so grateful for that, because when I was little, I was 5, 6, 7 years old, first grade, 7 years old, I remember being in New York City and almost losing my breath. I was so fascinated by this town. And that's not the experience for most Long Islanders. But that's okay. Oh, Brandon, all right, man, we'll talk. Very cool. It is really cool that I ran into Brandon. It just is. And yes, he's on the payroll. Yes, I pay Brandon. He doesn't do this out of the goodness of his heart, which is another reason. Well, he does do it out of the goodness of his heart, but he's like me. This is how he makes a living during a global pandemic. He is the tech that brings the artist to you guys. So if you can throw some support my way, that helps me pay Brandon. And it's the circle of life. Let me do this song for Zoe. It's not a request from other days. I think she asked for it for this show, and I have never played this song ever. I don't know why I haven't. But you know what one it is, Zoe? Let's see if she can guess. Any idea? Zoe, you requested it. What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face on somebody's new mowed lawn. I've been having a sweet dream, been dreaming since I woke up today. It's starring me in my sweet thing, 'cause she's the one who makes me feel this way. And even if time is passing me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues you say I've got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my load, a pie in the face for being a sleepy bull toad. And you can be sure that if you're dreaming right, a daydream will last along into the night. Tomorrow at breakfast you may prick up your ears, or you may be daydreaming for 1,000 years. What a day for a daydream. What a day for a daydreaming boy. And I'm lost Great whistle. I got to tell you something. I am one of those people. Actually, see, on Zoom, when we do this on Saturdays, I can see you guys. So I would ask, show of hands, how many people are like me? Some days I can whistle, and some days I can't. I swear I'm doing exactly the same thing, but some days, and then some days, I don't know what that is. Today was a whistle day, so we got lucky. Zoe also asked for this song a couple of months ago, and I had never played it. Is Terry here? Terry, Fickle Whistle. I like that. I like that. See, Karen, you're a poet. Fickle Whistle. I'm a fickle whistler. Is Terry here? Because she is good. Because you were saying you were having a tough time and you wanted to hear a song, and if somebody's having a tough day or if somebody's having a really good day, it really doesn't matter. There's sometimes you just need to hear a song, and Zoe actually asked for this song. I had never played it until it was requested, and Terry, if you need to hear it, here it is. I do love telling the story in this song too. Well, I've been out walking, and I don't do that much talking these days. These days. These days I seem to think a lot about the things that I forgot to do for you. And all the times I had the chance to. And I had a lover, but it's so hard to risk another these days. These days. Now if I seem to be afraid to live the life that I have made in song, it's just that I've been losing for so long. Well, I'll keep on moving, moving on. Things are bound to be improving these days. These days. One of these days. These days I sit on cornerstones, count the time in quarter tones to 10, my friends. Don't confront me with my failures, I have not forgotten them. Don't confront me with my failures. I have not forgotten them. You know what? Let me do a song that I wrote. Well, wait a minute. I have a couple of requests that I have to do. I will, if there's somebody here that has a way of letting me know that they are here, even without letting others know. I'm not exactly sure what that sentence just meant. Human beings are the craziest peoples. No kidding, Rodrigo. You already did a video for. You sent me a video for All Night Long. All right, so Spain is going to be. Spain is now going to be in the video. That's cool. In fact, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do a happy song. A song that I wrote. And then we'll do a couple more cover songs, right? Here we go. If you know this song, chat along with me. What do you know when things ain't going right? I got a new place I love to go, anytime, day or night. Ooh, baby, you know what I hear? There's room enough for two, and all of my troubles disappear whenever I'm there with you. Ooh, darling, what do you say? Our own sweet place to hide. Make crazy love in our crazy way. Leave the crazy world outside. Sweet chocolates, strawberries, flights of fantasy. Goodness knows that anything goes whenever you're there with me. Don't know if there's a God above, but if there was, I'd thank it, 'cause I found a whole new kind of love under that Mexican blanket. Woo! The block a time or two, now's a good time to admit it. We like our loving the way we do. Been there, done that, did it. Cool, pretty girl, I'm pretty sure it don't matter anyhow. So just lose the laundry at the door, and I'll meet you there right now. Don't know if there's a God above, but if there was, I'd thank it, 'cause I found a whole new kind of love under that Mexican blanket.
Let's go!
Yeah. Let's do this. So your love-struck Romeo sings the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a streetlight, steps out from the shades, says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" Juliet says, "Hey, look, it's Romeo. You nearly give me a heart attack." He's underneath the windows, he sings, "Hey, la, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it?" Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded in my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong? Juliet. They come up on different streets. They both were streets of shame, both dirty, both mean, but the dream was just the same. And I dreamed your dream for you, and now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deal? And you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, promised me thick and thin, yeah. And now you just say, "Oh yeah, Romeo. You know, I used to have a scene with him." Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, "I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us." Remember the movie song? When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong? Yeah. A rarity. And I can't do the talk like the talk on the TV. And I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. And I can't do everything, but I'd do anything for you. I can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you and the way we used to be. And all I do is keep the beat, the bad company. And all I do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme. Oh, Julie, I'd do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, "I love you like the stars above. I love you till I die. There's a place for us." Ah, the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong? Juliet. Love-struck Romeo sings the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Finds a convenient streetlight, steps out from the shade, says something like, "You and me, babe, how about it?" About it. A rarity. Sometimes, and Arthur would know this, sometimes if a pick cracks, it'll get caught in the upstroke, and when it gets caught in the upstroke, it just pulls it right out of your hand. And actually, I kind of thought it went into the sound hole, but it didn't. It hit the floor. Some guys drop picks a lot, and you'll see them taped, or break picks a lot. You'll see them taped onto their mic stands. I never did that. It's almost like inviting, it's like Voltaire said, to be suspicious is to invite treachery. And I think taping a pick here, I'm going to drop more. So. Little secrets. Let's do this. I feel like doing this. Let's do a big-ass rock and roll song. It's a weird little thing. You guys recognize that? Oh man, I lost a pick in the uke hole. You wanna know a little trick, Karen, that I use I use gravity and centrifugal force to get a pick out of an instrument. You know, a lot of people will turn the guitar over and just shake it until they get it right. You know what I do? I line it up until I can see the pick right in the middle of whatever hole it is. And then imagine that the pick, imagine that the instrument is clear and I can see the pick. And then what I do is I send it up into midair and then try to catch it on the way back down with the same hole, and then it falls right out. Like I go. Does that make sense? Up, because then I know it's off. I know it's off the surface, and I spin the guitar around it. Up, and that way it just kind of launches, and then whoop, goes back down. Anyway, it works for me. Let's do it. Same. Only the names that change every day. Seems we're wasted away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I drive all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted dead or alive, dead or alive. Damn! Request time. Somebody asked for this. Oh, Carrie. Is Carrie here? Carrie from... Where is Carrie? She might not be here, so... Oh, you don't have to applaud that one, Zoe. I completely fucked up that progression. You can applaud the effort. There's something to be said, I guess, for... Some people call it practicing. I call it just running the song once in a while. I haven't played that song in like forever. Carrie's in Florida, but she's not here. Okay. Well, she asked for the other day she asked for anything Neil Diamond. And I was thinking, I do like Solitary Man, and when I'm in Central Park, I actually will do Sweet Caroline, just so everybody gets a chance to sing and be silly. But I did love this song. And I know some of you do. She was morning and I was nighttime. I one day woke up to find her lying beside my bed. Softly said, "Come take me, for I've been lonely in need of someone, as though I'd done some wrong somewhere, but I don't know where. I don't know where. Come lately, you are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. Songs she sang to me, songs she bring to me, words that sprang from me, rhymes that rang in me, warm the night, and what was right became me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. And so it was that I came to travel upon a road that was fond and narrow, another place, another grace would save me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. You are the sun, I am the moon, you are the words, I am the tune, play me. Good night, Angelique. And Angelique, thanks so much for sending that video clip for the song, because I know you're not comfortable doing that kind of thing. And I always say, when I was a younger man, I used to think that courage was the absence of fear. It's not. I've shared this in Central Park dozens of times because people need to hear it. Courage is not the absence of fear. If you're not afraid, you don't need courage. Courage is doing something even though you are afraid, even though your knees are shaking, or even if you're just nervous about something, but you do it anyway. That's what courage is. So thank you so much for sending that video clip, because your creativity of walking in the frame and dancing worked perfectly for that space in the song. It worked perfectly. So the other two women could join you in that dance. It was great. So don't ever hesitate to send another one when we do the next video, okay? Lori got to see Neil in Philly about 20 years ago. One thing about Neil Diamond, I always say, he has a very unique singing style where everything falls off at the end of every line. And I always wondered what it would sound like to hear him sing like the national anthem or something. Because he's like, used to be's don't count anymore. They just lay on the floor till we sweep them away. Everything dropped off at the end. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? There's a place for everybody in that video. Willie, honest to God, it's a lot of work. Well, you see, it's a lot of work to put those things together. But when I get to the place I'm at now, where it's just like polishing it up, or we're going to put Rodrigo in and whoever else, Carol. By the way, Shanna in a dress was the guest last Saturday. And we had a great time. All of us, right? Did you guys enjoyed Shanna as the guest? Denise, I understand, and thanks so much, went to her Patreon page and became a patron. That's really good when people from our crowd would cross over and then support one of our guests, and then vice versa. A couple of her people that she brought became patrons. And it's nice when that happens, to support each other. But she was a fun guest, right? And this coming Saturday, the woman who introduced me to Shanna is going to be the guest on Saturday. And again, I don't know that much about the folk world. I don't know that much about the music business across the board. But Christine Lavin is really something in the folk world, and she's the one that turned me on to Shanna. And Christine is going to be, she's got a kind of a new album out called Last Train to Hooterville or something like that. And anyway, she'll tell you all about it, but she's going to be the guest on Saturday. So if you can, go to thatguitarman.com and become a patron, and then you'll automatically get the link and the heads up about about everything that we're doing. But Christine Lavin is going to be Laura Donna wants to hear Sing Out. You know what? Show up on Saturday, because what we do with that song on Saturday, if I do it here, you guys can sing at home, but I can't hear you. So on Saturday, when we do that Cat Stevens song, I ask everybody to unmute, and we sing part of it together. So Laura Donna, show up on Saturday, all right? Oh, and Nancy found out about me through Christine Lavin. That is so cool. That is just cool. And guys, listen, I do have a heart out today, so I'm gonna we'll play a couple more songs, and then I got to get out of here. But Karen, are you doing the after party today? Because what we do now is after I wrap this up, Karen is hosting an after party called Silver Sun's Place, and so it's a Zoom thing. So, and since I can't be there today, you guys can all talk behind my back. So that'd be kind of cool. Or Elle can do one. All right, so maybe Elle. All right, Elle and Karen, you guys figure out. Karen, maybe you want to give Elle a shot at doing it today. It's, 2 in the morning for her. You guys figure it out. All right, you guys figure it out. Whatever's the easiest thing. I'm going to get out of here in a few minutes, and then all of you, they'll post a link for the Zoom after party, and you're all invited to go over there, and that way you can all see and hear each other. And then Loredana, if you go to the after party, they'll walk you through how to become a patron or, how to do the Saturday thing. All right? All right, let me do this. Because it is one of my favorite times of year, when I get to make fun of every religion on the planet, because it's all silly. It's all silly. It's all ridiculous. And if I wasn't making fun of it, it would make me angry. So, the chosen people and the people who are eating and drinking somebody's blood, and the Muslims who are angry at everybody who's unclean. They're even angry at each other because Muhammad's son-in-law took over instead of his cousin or some shit. They fight among themselves about that kind of crap. So, but I wrote this song, and I like to do it almost every gig that I play. If this song speaks to you, chat the lines that speak to your heart. Here comes the rain. Joe in D.C., the rain just arrived in New York. Heard about a man who could split the moon and even get a wolf to talk. Then I heard about a man jumping out of a boat 'cause he thought he'd like to take a walk. Then I heard about a man said he had in his hand the deed to the promised land. He said, take out your sword in the name of the Lord and kill your brother for a pile of sand. Some say there's a big king watching it all, but all in all he sounds pretty unfair. Turning rivers to blood, then creating a flood. And I ain't saying, 'cause I wasn't there. It just seems absurd to be taking the word of another that I don't know well. And it just could be that a king that mean couldn't be big enough to help. Now we've got late night preachers on TV, a rabbi on the radio, born again celebrities while the mullah makes a video. And each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call and build another wall, give us all another reason to fight. Now a newborn baby gets a nice clean slate, but we don't waste any time. We start teaching them the rules in the churches and the schools, at the temple and the mosque and the shrine. We tell them scary tales and fairy tales and kiss common sense farewell. But don't tell them all that a God that small couldn't be big enough to help. Shout it with me. Now we've got late night preachers on TV, a rabbi on the radio, born again celebrity while the mullah makes a video. And each one swears they heard the word, assured they heard it right. They say heed the call and build another damn wall, give us all another reason to fight. Now a don't mind saying you'll find me praying, but to what, I'll never know. I keep reaching for something, and not for nothing, I'm content to let it go. 'Cause I've seen a little heaven in my time, and at times I've been through hell. And a God this man could understand never was big enough to help. No, any God small enough to understand couldn't be big enough to help. Amen. Okay, you guys settle in, get ready to smile. It's the new video, and if you want to be in the video, get your camera out right now, shoot a selfie of you dancing, or singing, or just sitting in a chair and bopping, all right? Or just doing something silly, and email it to me at thatguitarman at yahoo.com. And while this is up, if you want to support me through Venmo or PayPal, those are the ways, all right? It's just, you know, the reason I'm doing the commercial more often is because the donations have fallen off the cliff a couple of months ago. But that's all right. That's what the Patreon thing is about. And most of you guys are all patrons, so whatever. Anyway, here's the new video. Have fun with this sucker. And you know what? In the chat room, when you see yourself in the video, say, "That's me," all right? Good. All right, listen. So, guys, the song kind of moves like this. Just get that thing going. In your chair, standing up, moving around your apartment, moving around your house. Just fun. It's just us. It's just us. Well, my friends, the time has come to raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away the work to be done. Let the music play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. We're going to party, carambo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, carambo, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. All night long. All night long. All night long. All night long. Yeah! People dancing all in the street. Feel the rhythm all in their feet. Life is good, wild and sweet. Let the music play on. Feel it in your heart and feel it in your soul. Let the music take control. We're going to party, liming, fiesta, forever. Come on and sing along. We're going to party, carambo, fiesta, forever. Come on and chat this song all night long. All night long. All night long. All night long.
Jumbolita say to moya. Yeah, jumbo, jumbo, pecan party, oh, we're going. Yeah, jambalaya, Jumbolita say to moya. Yeah, jumbo, jumbo. Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a party. Background all night long, all night long. I said, everyone you meet, we're jamming in the street all night long. Everyone you meet, we're jamming in the street all night long. Feel good. All right, so maybe we'll take another run at that. But that's the idea. Okay, so that was so much fun. Can I say this without being corny? I love you guys. I really do. It takes a life to realize what life is all about. And life is all about opening day. This moment. I'm here with you, now that we're through. What secrets did I tell? Did you get to know me well in this moment? How fast these gigs fly. Song after song goes rushing by. I won't pretend that time has been my friend. I bring my songs to sing my songs for you until the end. And as I live these days, I'm grateful for all the ways that brought us here to praise this moment. Whistling day, this moment. How soon, too soon, the seasons fly. I see my life go rushing by. I only hope that time will be your friend. We live a life to live a life of love. I know you see, and I'm sure you all agree, 'cause you've been hanging out with me. But I only guarantee this moment guys, listen, I'm sorry I gotta bounce, but I will see you on Saturday. Elle, you want to post your stuff again really quickly in the chat room? You guys copy it down, right? And join Elle and Karen and a bunch of people in the after party. All right? And then I will see you guys back here. I really got to set up for this next hang. So
I will see you guys back here on Saturday. Cool. Anybody that is not a patron, think about becoming a patron over at thatguitarman.com. And if you're questioning how to do it, show up in L's after party today. All right? And you guys can all talk about how to, you guys can talk about today, without me there, you guys can talk about how to grow this audience. Please come up with some ideas to how to get new people, all right? And I will see you here on Saturday. I love you guys. I mean that sincerely. And I'll see you on Saturday. Thank you so much.